In this video, we are going to see procedural generation tools, substrate, heading system, and other new features that have been brought in Unreal Engine 5.2. So you have to watch this video till the end. Recently, a preview of Unreal Engine 5.2 has been released and detailed its key features at the GDC 2023. Here we are going to discuss about the main new tools and some improvements that could change the way of developers and artists, that how many ways they can create the worlds and materials. So there is a blog which is known as the Epic Games, and it mentioned in a blog post 77% of the users have already switched to Unreal Engine 5 since the company launched it in April 2022. Version 5.2 is currently available for preview, so let's dive into the new features. First of all, we are going to discuss about the procedural content generation tools. We are going to discuss about 4 to 5 points through which we would easily understand the concept. First of all, Unreal Engine 5.2 will have the new in-editor procedural content generation, which is known as the PCG framework, that will run in real time. Second, this tool will make it easier for developers to create huge open worlds by defining certain parameters and populating in engine scenes with Unreal assets. In a tech demo, Epic Games showed how a large detailed 4 km by 4 km environment was procedurally generated on top of a small hand-built area of roughly 200 meter by 200 meter. Also, we believe that there will always be the need for hand building environment. So we designed this procedural system to be tools for artists that work in a concert with hand built content. The company said like this. Also, this tool's programmer Adrian Logat shared more details about the PGC plugin in a YouTube video, which has been mentioned in the description of this video. Also, he showed how this framework works in a practice using a simple scene such as an example. You can see in this video which I have mentioned in the description below. Also, there is much improvement in substrate shading system in recently released version 5.2 of Unreal Engine. Substrate is a new material framework that should replace shading models such as default lit and clear coat. First introduced for early testing in Unreal Engine 5.1, this system will be an experimental feature in version 5.2. Also, with Substrate, artists will be able to compose and layer different shading models to get more control over the look of the objects. This allows them to create more complex and detailed materials for video games, cinematics, and films. In the demo, the following company or the mentioned company showed how the substrate system works in real time by swapping the car's paint for a reflective opal material. Also, there are also a lot of other improvements that had been taken place in the launching of the 5.2 version. And some other improvements can be seen as Epic Games made multiple improvements to virtual production workflows in Unreal Engine 5.2 by adding new shot creation and scene control tools. This summer, the company will launch MetaHuman Animator, a new feature set for its MetaHuman framework. It will allow creators to reproduce any facial performance as high fidelity animation. Using an iPhone or stereo helmet mounted camera, here is how Ninja Theory utilizes the technology for Senua's saga Hellblade 2nd. Also, Unreal Engine 5.2 now natively supports Apple Silicon and Intel CPUs. The company also published a new roadmap for the engine that includes some experimental features like render resources, viewer, scriptable tools, and chaos flash simulation. And these are the some things that needed to be mentioned while release of the 5.2 version of Unreal Engine. Hope you like this video. If you find this video helpful and got what are the some certain changes that have been brought while launching the version 5.2 of Unreal Engine, so you have to like this video. Please subscribe our channel so that I can upload useful content on my channel.